Okay, players, comments for Brett. There you go now. Megan?
Relax a little bit. You look kind of rigid up there.
Yeah, I thought you guys would have all like thunderously raised your hand because you just really played very tensely. You just played very tensely, and it's because of him.
We're your friends. It's okay.
Yes. Were you working really hard to like try and keep it more energy out of it pod? Because it seemed like you were really putting a lot of effort into just keeping it at this very steady flow.
I'm trying to minimize my arm movement. By doing so, I'm probably like overanalyzing everything. But I will try to not focus on keeping so.
There's a word that's been bounced around now for the last 12 seconds, probably 5 times. I think I've heard the word try. Now,
Trying implies failure. We do not try.
it doesn't imply failure, but remember, brain research has shown us that if you're concentrating on trying to do something, you're really spending a lot of time focusing on the failure. If you think, I'm going to try really hard to do this, that they hooked up the things and they found a way to track this information, you're actually really concentrating quite a bit on the fact that it's probably not going to work out. And to a degree, excusing yourself already. So Yoda was right, right? Do or do not. Right, do or do not. So, and you know what, if you do not, there's no trapdoor with alligators down on the second floor, you know, that's going to hurt you. So just, this is a great thing for musicians. You can go out on that recital stage, you can't try to play the best you can. You're going to play the best you can. And that means some success and some not quite so success. But you're just going to play the best you can. You can't try to. So it really does look like you're trying very hard.
Yeah.
And you know as a player, you can't do that, right? So I'm fascinated a little bit because you're a pretty casual guy. Now you take what you do very seriously. I know that. So I don't mean that to mean that you're, care less with things, but you're a relaxed person in the way that we know you, and that you just didn't look like that guy. Okay. So let's take a moment, take a good deep breath, and I want you to think about a couple of things that you're planning right now to do. This is what this exercise in a second is going to be about. Brett doing this as a conductor. Once you get on a box and do it, and then we'll talk about it when you're done. Okay. Remember, you're still the same guy. You're still the saxophone player that can stand up on this box and play this. Any tempo, any style, any phrase, any shape, we want it for all day.
Whenever I was down here, I was thinking like all the technical things that I wanted, like I need to break the playing more, and then I wanted a crescendo in measure 3 into measure 4, and then repeat.
All right, let's stop there. So Brett had 2 goals. One was break the playing at an efficient level, competently and regularly. Yes? Yeah. I agree, absolutely. Second, you wanted a crescendo someplace?
Yeah, measure 3.
How about that? that means no. You know, they're not too sure. One of the great sarcastic people on the planet was Al Sabo, my high school band director. And some of you heard me say this before. He used to just ask us in high school band. He would say, measure 72, is there a crescendo there? We would go, yeah. He would say, oh. That was his teaching technique. That was one of his tools. You know, he just got used to that. You know, if he had to ask us whether there was a crescendo there, that's a problem. Should have been totally obvious. You know, so I don't know if he was conducting one. There's that now on this end of things, but it worked. You know, we all loved Mr. Sabo, and we had a good band, and he was the reason why. A good band festival for 30 years. So they had to think about whether there was crescendo, right? So I think your tip is fine, your breaking the plane is fine. I just don't see the Brett musician that I know exists in there just yet. When you watch your tape, you'll be shocked. That Sforzando doesn't even exist. And they sort of give it to you anyway because they can see it and they like you and they want to do the right thing. But man, you got to give them something right there, okay? Now, the good news is, didn't it feel better?
Kind of.
I didn't say didn't it feel wonderful. I
Yeah.
said didn't it feel better?
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt
I
better.
don't know why, I'm just like uncontrollably shaking in my legs right now.
Really?
Yeah, and this hasn't happened in the last 3 times I did this.
Okay. What'd you eat today?
Nothing.
Yeah.
I don't eat breakfast.
Really?
No.
That's not a good idea.
Oh, bananas.
Could be. I don't know. And it sounds like I'm kind of joking, but I'm not. I mean, if you're feeling different today than you ever have, then maybe it's about something specific or maybe not. Okay? So you don't feel very comfortable today. Sometimes that's just the way it goes too. You guys know my wife teaches me about yoga. One of the things that they teach that's so smart and we musicians could really learn from is that in yoga practice, they want, and you can sit down, Brett, I mean, thank you, is that